Usually on Wednesday, I release a mini meditation for paid subscribers of Substack. This week, this Wednesday, I'm not, and there's a good reason for that. I have been thinking about restructuring for quite a while, and it kind of happened itself this week. It just sort of settled, and it felt like the way that things were lining up, this was the time to do it. So currently the structure is every week I was offering a mini meditation or contemplation, and then every 6 weeks at the equinoxes, solstices, cross quarters, I was holding a gathering. Living lineage work and personal myth creation is not a quick fix. It's slow and it's steady, and it is a process of living art. There is no ABC. There is no one that can tell anyone else how it works. What I do is I create a powerful energetic container for transformation to happen, for revelations and realizations, and for that deep work to happen. And I also have the knack of knowing what questions to ask, of being fairly precise. It's really it's really quite funny to realize that something that has been let's say an aspect of my character that has kind of pissed people off over the years is actually quite necessary in this type of work. This sort of knowing what question to ask and keeping going. I actually had an experience with someone recently, and they keep wanting to go off track, and I kept asking the question until we got to the root. I kept asking the question. So, but I can't tell anyone what to do. I don't know. The idea is that you know. So for this deep, slow, steady, transformational work, as I say, it's not a quick fix. I think a lot of people are realizing that the quick fixes don't work. Not in a long term. It needs a proper container. So I'm shifting my Sounds of Sophia Substack sanctuary around a little. Each month, beginning this month, I will offer a contemplation. So it's setting the scene for the month. Each month will have a theme. This month is possible. The contemplation will offer food for thought and setting up the energetics for the month. Then I will offer a meditation, one meditation in that theme. And the meditation will allow those listening to it to start feeling into the theme, getting it in their body, because it's all about being embodied, feeling it, knowing it in your own body. Your own body is the guide. So the meditation will guide that. So again, this month will be around what is possible. It's very interesting what has been happening with the tech. And recording the meditation has been a very interesting journey. I'll leave it at that. So that the meditation will then allow for the energetics to start being embodied of the theme. Then once a month, I will hold a gathering. So the gatherings will now be monthly. And the gatherings will then, I will be able to journey people into actually receiving individualized, bespoke guidance, wisdom, messages based on that theme. So that's what we do in the gatherings. I journey people, I guide people inwards, and they're able to receive really interesting information, wisdom, symbols. Sometimes it doesn't make immediate sense, but reveals itself later on in the days and months that come. So this is the new structure. It feels really good. It feels right. It feels like it's the right framework for this type of work. So it's currently, the subscription is £5 per month, and it's going to stay at £5 per month until the 1st of July, when I will raise it to £8 per month. You can't get a cup of tea and a bun for that. I know, I try, I look. So, anyone that joins now will get access to the container in this new structure, in this new form, for £5 per month. Because it will stay at that for anybody that joins now. And then, as I say, I'll raise it to £8 per month from the 1st of July. So if this speaks to you, if it resonates, if you're ready to take that step into a more consistent, more curious, more deep work around living lineages, around personal myths, around playing with reality, trusting, inner trust and inner wisdom, and receiving your own wisdom. This work I created basically to begin with for myself, because I have been through lots of modalities and I've trained as a yoga teacher. I've taken on all these things, and it's not that they're without merit. They are. I got a lot from all of these things. But there's something different. When I was diagnosed in 2020 with a chronic autoimmune condition, those things weren't touching it. Those things weren't touching it. The external inwards, the external advice or suggestions inwards weren't really touching the conditions and the experiences and the symptoms that I was experiencing. I went inwards and I started exploring my own inner world and mapping my own inner world. No one else could do that for me. So this is why this work has been created. This is why I've created this work, because I truly believe that the answers, we all have our own answers and a bit of guidance. And as I say, yeah, we take these things from the outside world, but the idea is that you take that thing and then you see what it means to you, how it works for you. It's not a rule book. It's not a rule book. It's your own personal inner map that will lead to the transformation that I think is the medicine for these times. So, if you're interested, you can find the details at Sounds of Sophia on Substack. And a reminder that any sessions booked with me between now and the 21st of June to celebrate the Cancer Solstice, there will be 25% off. The sessions don't have to happen within this time. They can happen within the next couple of months, but to be booked and paid for between now and the Cancer Solstice. So yes, I'm excited about this. This feels really good, and I'd love to journey with you. I hope this finds you well.